Most people have been there, staring at a bulky water filter setup under the sink, dreading the plumbing work or the inevitable leak that comes with those cheap diverter valves. It is a headache nobody wants. That is exactly why this countertop unit from RKIN feels like such a breath of fresh air. You literally pull it out of the box, plug it into a wall outlet, fill the tank, and you are done. There is no drilling, no messing with your faucet, and no professional help required. It is about as close to plug and play as water filtration gets. What really hits you first is the footprint. It is surprisingly compact for something that packs a 4-stage reverse osmosis system inside. It sits on a kitchen counter without looking like a science experiment, which is a huge win for anyone living in a smaller apartment or even an RV where every square inch of space is precious. The design is clean and modern, so it actually blends in rather than sticking out like a sore thumb. Now, the performance is where things get interesting. It uses a reverse osmosis process that strips out about 99% of the junk you do not want in your glass, like heavy metals, chlorine, and fluoride. But here is the kicker. A lot of RO systems leave water tasting a bit flat or acidic. This one adds a remineralization step that brings the pH up to that sweet spot between 7 and 8. The result is water that actually tastes crisp and clean, not like it has been sitting in a plastic pipe for 3 days. It is also surprisingly efficient. Most RO systems waste a ton of water during the filtration process, but this one manages a 50% recovery rate, which is honestly impressive for a countertop model. Plus, it sips electricity. It uses about 30 watts, which is less than a standard light bulb, so you are not going to see a spike in your power bill just for having clean water on tap. Of course, it is not perfect. The tank capacity is about half a gallon, so if you have a house full of people, or you are trying to fill up a massive pitcher for iced tea, you will find yourself refilling that reservoir more often than you might like. It is a small trade-off for the convenience of not having a permanent plumbing connection, but it is something to keep in mind. Also, while the plastic build feels sturdy enough, it does pick up fingerprints if you are not careful, so you might find yourself wiping it down every now and then to keep it looking sharp. At the end of the day, this is for the person who wants high-end water quality without the high-end installation nightmare. It is simple, it is effective, and it does exactly what it promises without any unnecessary fluff. If you are tired of lugging heavy water jugs home from the store or dealing with those flimsy pitcher filters that never seem to work fast enough, this is a solid, reliable way to upgrade your kitchen setup. It is one of those rare gadgets that actually makes daily life a little bit easier.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.